We continue to track the conditions and the travel in the Sierra. There are some improvements. Some traffic is now getting through, but thousands of people are still without power, and travel through the Sierra is still not advised.
Yeah, and tonight the city of South Lake Tahoe is urging only essential travel into the basin right now. The city is having to deal with low resources and restricted roads due to the winter storm. Caltrans has been working round the clock right now trying to reopen some major routes to and from the Sierra.
So let's start with Interstate 80. Eastbound I-80 in the Sierra reopened late this afternoon. Westbound I-80 is still closed at this moment from the state line to Colfax as crews are clearing the road of snow and hazards like fallen trees. And moving to the other major route, traffic has been basically crawling along on Highway 50 today.
Yeah, and Live Copter 3 was over the highway earlier this afternoon to give us this shot here. The route to the Sierra has been mostly open but was closed for hours this morning because of a jackknife big rig. Highway 50 looking more like a parking lot. This is around the city of Placerville.
And let's show you what it looked like at about 10 o'clock in the morning. Car after car, just as far as the eye can see. And let's show you the same camera 7 hours later. Quite a different scene. So Jason Marks is joining us live now. And what are you seeing out there on Highway 50 at this point in Placerville?
And Edie, what a difference 2 hours makes. If you were with us at 4, it was bumper to bumper traffic on 50 here on Carson Road, the overpass right onto 50. And you can see right now everything is moving. But here's the issue. The further east you go, the more treacherous it becomes. From high over Highway 50 in Placerville, we caught some travelers snacking. Others kicked back and relaxing. And then there were some showing their love for this country. That fails in comparison to the love for bumper-to-bumper traffic.
The frustration's high. We've been trying to get to Tahoe for 2 days.
We're trying to get to Heavenly. We've been trying to get to Heavenly for a couple days.
Last night we went and stayed in Auburn from San Jose, and then 80 didn't open up this morning, so we jet over here. Tried to get up 50. We were on 50 for like 3 or 4 hours to get turned around.
Tuesday, Placerville was the hot spot for those hot about congestion. Families like the Mosesmans.
This is my son, Curtis.
From Santa Maria, who were forced to take a number and wait.
It's going to be a long 60 miles from here, I think.
Hunter.
Who's 2, and his 5-year-old sister Peyton didn't mind the long pit stop.
Yeah, they actually think that this is like so fun.
Mom Kendall and father Billy didn't seem to mind either.
We're planning to be up here until Saturday, so might as well explore until Saturday.
Yeah, well, I'm not driving. I think it's more frustrating for my husband.
Christy LaRusso from Concord didn't even try to sit in the gridlock on 50, leaving it up to a toss.
We flip a coin, head back or keep going.
Instead, she decided to fuel up at Main Street Melters.
At least the weather's cleared. Everyone's really nice.
She, like so many, just hoping the next melt comes on the pavement.
We're doing the best we can. At least we're not working.
You know, it does look good right here, right now. The road looks good. Obviously, it's drivable, but this is Placerville. And if you go further east, it's much different. And that's why Caltrans is urging drivers to stay off the road tonight and don't try to go towards Tahoe because it becomes very, very dangerous. That's the latest here live in Placerville. Jason Marks, KSRA 3 News.
Yeah, and really a good attitude by so many of those people you talk to, Jason. I mean, they're just having to wait it out. They have no other choice. So thanks for bringing this story. Appreciate it.
And it's not just Highway 50 that's been backed up. This is a look at the line of cars leaving South Lake Tahoe on Pioneer Trail earlier today. And all these folks were headed toward Highway 50.
Do they think that they knew a special secret way everyone kind of knows?
I think once they heard that the highway was open,
Yeah.
a lot of folks just thought, okay, we've been up here longer than we planned.
Yeah.
Got to get home.
Trying to get out any way they can. Well, let's talk about what's ahead for us. Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan here now.
A little more rain and snow tonight. This is not going to pack the same sort of punch we saw Sunday night into Monday, but we are going to get some more rain and snow tonight. Look at this flow coming down from the north. This isn't the sort of flow that gives us our best rain and snow, but we have been seeing light snow showers in the Sierra today, not really accumulating to anything, but this will be picking up as we go through the night. You see a couple of rain showers trying to make their way along Highway 20 here, but again, all of this is quite light. Now, it is going to be cold enough tonight that we will be seeing some snow again in places like Colfax and Grass Valley and Nevada City and along Highway 20 toward the Emigrant Gap area. But we're talking about a couple of inches of snow as opposed to the heavy wet snow that brought us so many power outages, especially in this area Sunday night and Monday morning. But the roads will be slick. We'll have chain controls up on the Sierra roadways through the night tonight and during the day tomorrow. I'll talk more about how long this next rain and snow is going to stick around in just a couple of minutes.
Mark, thank you. And thousands of people are still without power.
Yeah, and one community hit hard and is now assessing the damage would be Alta Sierra. That's in Nevada County. KCRA 3's Melanie Wingo is there showing us what homeowners are now having to deal with.
The damage is extensive at Rod and Laura McLeod's place in Alta Sierra.
It hit the skylight of our bathroom. It's like we have a tree in the bathroom.
A tree now through the roof after the storm.
That's where it went through to the attic.
It all happened 2 nights ago.
2 o'clock in the morning, we thought we heard thunder, and then the whole house shook. The tree hit the top of the house.
Trees snapping under the weight of heavy snow.
It just sounded like a war zone because you could just hear trees dropping.
Landing on homes and power lines.
Everywhere, just boom, 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 boom.
Then came the eerie flashes of light.
The whole neighborhood lit up blue because from all the trees hitting the power line, so just one after the other, giant blue flashes.
This is just a snapshot of the kind of thing folks are dealing with here in Alta Sierra. Power poles down on the roadway, power lines are snapped, so are tree limbs and trees themselves. Now this community is without power and they're concerned about more severe weather coming in.
Christopher Dort's never seen quite this much damage after a winter storm.
This is the worst one I've seen for sure. Yeah, we got all this snow all at once.
Tree limbs falling, and then he realized a tree on his driveway collapsed.
The whole road was blocked. Oh yeah, there was debris all over the place.
Covering the road, it had to be cleared somewhat.
And I think it was the sheriffs were down here in the middle of the night after it happened, chainsawing the branches and everything, clearing that tree to open the road.
The tree-filled Alta Sierra community hit hard by the storm.
But these trees broke in half, like completely just snapped right in half. So there's no warning or anything. Like you can't tell which one. It's not like the weak ones fell. They broke in half.
Storm damage affecting home after home in their community that isn't used to seeing this amount of snow in such a short span of time.
Some of the people that live higher up and know that the snows are like this, they're ready, they're prepared, they're ready for it. There was a lot we could have done to prepare that we didn't.
In Alta Sierra, Melanie Wingo, KCRA 3 News.
And we wanted to give you a closer look at the outages across the Sierra and the foothills as they stand right now. So this chart compares the number of customers without power as of 2 o'clock today to the same time yesterday. And you can see PG&E crews have made some progress, but not a lot. Yesterday, there were 93,000 customers without power. Today, about 80,000, so 13,000 fewer. But in Calaveras County, the number of people without power has actually gone up by about 500. The most progress has been made in El Dorado and Nevada counties.
Let's move now to Folsom Lake. It now has enough water that water managers are releasing some from Folsom Dam to manage the storage. Livecopter 3 was over the dam earlier today checking out the water. So let's go back to Mark. And I know it seems like we were just talking about the fact that we needed more water in Folsom Lake.
But now we have as much as water managers, as flood managers want at this time of year. Let me explain. At Folsom Lake, the top of the dam is up around 465 feet, and right now we stand at 425, but that's as high as they want it at this time of year. Here we are in late December. They want to make sure that there is enough room, enough capacity, so that if we got big runoff, if we got a big storm, that they could act as the buffer, because Folsom Lake is the buffer between all of that comes down the American River. That's the wall between here and the Sacramento County down below. So that's there for flood protection. So this is as high as they want it at this time of year. Now the releases that you just saw, they're not very big, between 1,700 and 3,500 CFS. They can put out more than 100,000 if they wanted to, but they're not going to be doing anything like that. You will see a minor increase on the river downstream, and you might see a couple of gates open here at Nimbus when you travel over Hazel. But again, these are minor releases, and they have to do it because that That reservoir is there for flood protection, and right now it's as high as they want it to be. Back to you.
Mark, thank you. And KCRA 3 meteorologist Heather Waldman spoke with the Bureau of Reclamation today about those water releases at Folsom Dam.
We have a pretty good snowpack already, and if that continues for the rest of the year, and we have to see how that plays out, we might see a pretty good reservoir elevation come May for those other project purposes for recreation and water supply.